We are currently in an energy crisis, and it doesn't seem like there's an end in sight with everything going on in the world right now. So I wanted to sit down and take a look at what could happen down the line and find the best solution for homeowners trying to avoid these price hikes. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because I made a short video going over why we are in the energy crisis, and I'll leave a link to that down below. But basically, whenever COVID hit, the whole world slowed down, oil production went down, the shipyards filled up, everything was stopped. Then the world decided to open back up, and the oil industry really wasn't prepared for the big spike in demand, and it takes some time to get back up to the production level of oil that we used to be at. With conflicts in Ukraine on top of everything, the energy crisis seems to be sticking around for a while. Not to mention, oil production had already been turned down because many countries set in place plans to become carbon neutral. Because of this, many countries are withholding their fossil fuels to prepare for the winter. This isn't the best solution because the countries that rely on oil imports are not receiving the fuel they'll need to power the country and keep everybody warm. And on the other hand, the countries not selling their own fossil fuels are losing money that they would usually make and increasing the overall cost of oil. So it looks like it's going to take a lot of work to fully recover from this energy crisis. The conflicts in Ukraine will have an effect on how just about everything happens this year, and the energy crisis is no exception. But looking at everything else, the road to recovery looks very long. The winter could get rough, and with less fossil fuels comes a demand for power. Since we can hardly get the oil and natural gas that we need, not everybody will get enough energy. And if you take a look at your utility bill and notice that it's a little bit higher than before, this is exactly why. So the easy answer here would be to use less energy. Run the AC less often, maybe read a book instead of watching Netflix. But that is really just a short-term solution. A solution better fit for both your pocket and the energy crisis as a whole would probably be to look into renewable energy. There are many different kinds of renewable energy out there, from hydro to wind to solar, and no matter what route you go, you're almost always saving money whenever it comes to energy. I strongly recommend you look into some form of renewable energy for your home. You can find out some more information on our website at energygenius.solar, and I'll also leave some resources in the description. You have a wonderful day.